Hello everyone, myself lecturer Miss Aditi Anil Kushare, Master of Pharmacy in Quality Assurance Techniques. Today we are going to discuss about the topic first aid, that is poisoning, from health education and community pharmacy. So first aid means poisoning. The topics to be covered are as follows: definition of first aid and first aid of poisoning. Definition of first aid. First aid is the provision of immediate care to a victim with an injury or illness usually affected by a lay person and performed within a limited skill range. First aid is the normally performed until the injury or illness is satisfactorily dealt with, such as in the case of small cuts, minor bruises and blisters, or until the next level of care such as paramedic or doctor arrives. First aid is an emergency aid or treatment given to the someone injured, suddenly ill, etc. before regular medical services arrive or can be reached. Poisoning. Definition of poisoning. A poison is a substance which enters the body and can cause illness or death. It may act within a matter of seconds, for an example carbon monoxide, or a matter of years, for an example car pollution. There are four basic ways in which poison can enter the body: by swallowing, by breathing, by injecting, or absorbing. Any of these methods can be life-threatening. Many times children are the innocent casualties. The four routes of poisoning are inhalation, ingestion, inhalation through spray and cleaning fluid, then ingestion through drugs, that is injection through drugs, ingestion through lye, rat poison, drain cleaners, and absorption through household cleaners or insecticides. Then ingested poison. Examples can include bad food, household cleaners, perfumes, nail polish remover, etc. If the person is having trouble in breathing, is convulsing, is unconscious, or is in the pain, call the ambulance immediately. If the person appears to be fine but you want to make sure, call your doctor or local hospital. For your area, this number can be found at the front of your local telephone directory. In order for them to help you, they need to know what the person took, how much, their age and weight, and their present condition. They will either tell you to seek medical help immediately, give them something to drink, or to monitor them, or to make sure they don't get worse. Make sure you do not induce the vomiting unless you are told to do so by a physician, as some substances are corrosive and may burn on the way up. Also, do not give anything to drink unless instructed by a physician, as some substances may react more with liquids. Always keep the cleaners and chemicals high up so children cannot access them. Then breathed or inhaled poison. This can include the fumes from the household cleaners, industrial products, smoke, etc. Fresh air is the immediate first aid treatment, but the first make sure you are not putting yourself in danger. Seek medical help for the person immediately. Never mix the cleaners unless it specifies on the container. Never use the chemicals in a poorly ventilated areas. Be aware of carbon monoxide, as it cannot be smelled but has no taste and cannot be seen. It can be produced by any engine, for an example house, furnace, car, or even a fireplace with the poor ventilation. Every home should have a carbon monoxide detector. If the detector begins to sound, you need to leave the house immediately and call the fire department from the neighbor's house. Carbon monoxide poisoning makes you feel sleepy and drowsy and can have an effect in a matter of minutes, so you aren't aware of what is happening. Injected poisons. Some examples include needles, broken glass, mosquitoes, spider bites, and bee stings, etc. As soon as possible, remove the object from the skin. Clean the area thoroughly with the soap and water. If an allergic reaction occurs or you believe there is a risk of infection, seek medical help. Absorbed poison. These are poisons which enter the body through the skin but do not cause a puncture. Some examples are household cleaners, industrial products, poisonous plants, etc. Remove the substance as soon as possible by using the large amounts of running water. Do your best not to contaminate other body parts. There are some chemicals that will react more with water, but if you leave them on the skin, they will react anyway with the skin moisture. Seek the medical help if you work with the chemicals. Make sure you know how to do the job safely and always use safety equipment. Common household poisons that can harm babies and children: nail polish and nail polish remover, lipstick and lip gloss, mascara, medication including Panadol, Tylenol, aspirin, vitamins or other supplements, cleaning supplies, for an example bleach, aerosols and other insect repellent, poisons used for insect and pest control, soaps, dishes, hands, clothes, etc. Smoke from smoking. Do's and don'ts. What things should be done and which are avoided. So in case of do's, check the danger response, airway, breathing and the blood circulation of the victim. Give the milk or the water to dilute the down the poison. Monitor the vital signs and prevent the shock. Observe the amount and color of the vomitus. Check for foreign matter in his or her mouth and remove it so that he or she can breathe freely. Place the patient in the recovery position and wait for medical assistance. Send to hospital. Don't induce the vomiting. What we learned from this topic, that is first aid of poisoning, learning outcomes are definition of first aid and the first aid of poisoning.